The fourth round of first quarantine tournament is going on right now. It just started at 11. So I thought we'll watch this game between Cheran and Vaishnavi on the first board. So we join in after 27 moves. Cheran has just played King H7. Material is equal, position is equal. You can see the evaluation on the left side by the computer. That's perfectly equal. So let's see how things progress from here. White has a very active queen. Black has good enough pieces, like bishop is putting pressure on d4. This bishop is defending f7, putting pressure here. So we will find out how things progress. It's hard to say what the plans are for white and black. White cannot move his knight or the queen because the pawn will fall. Charan has 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes. I mean, Vaishnavi has less than 10 minutes and Charan has just over 19. What could white do here? I mean, I would think black would want to play something like queen c2 or e2. I wouldn't want to move the pawns on the king side because then white will have targets. Okay. Bishop comes to e3. I guess now black will play queen c2 or e2, attacking this pawn. And how can black defend it? I mean, white. He'll have to come back. So here I think queen c2 is a good move because if black plays queen c2, I'm just guessing and making the move on the board. We don't know it will be played. If he plays queen c2, he's hitting the pawn on b2, which can only be defended by bishop c1. Correct? And if bishop c1, then f2 pawn hangs. Oh wait, f2 pawn doesn't actually hang. Oh yeah, it does. Because I was thinking queen c2, bishop c1, queen takes f2. Does white have knight g5 check, winning the queen? But then the problem is black will take with the pawn. Pawn takes knight. And if queen takes, pawn will take back. So that tactic won't work. So which means bishop c1, queen can take on f2. So Charan will actually be better if he finds queen c2, hitting b2 and f2. Yeah. So two people are watching this game, Ahan and one more person. The rating difference is just 100. Let's just see how the game went on till now while Charan is thinking his next move. So we have a Geeko piano and Charan just wins a pawn. Oh, sorry, Vaishnavi wins a pawn. Just like that. I take, rook takes, queen takes, and then this is really good for Vaishnavi. I'm not sure how she got an equal position out of that. Oh, like this. There is a threat to the queen, which Vaishnavi might have missed. Now there is bishop takes h3 threat. Yeah, now bishop takes h3. Oh, it's not possible because the bishop is pinned actually. So rook moved out of the pin. White's winning. This is great for white. All pieces looking good. Oh, he did find it. Black did find it. So white is actually up a pawn. The pawn that Vaishnavi went long back. So Charan does find queen c2, and it's an excellent move. So it basically gets in the advantage slightly because white is going to lose this pawn. And white has got two bishops with pressure on d4 and a decent queen. White has no real threats. Maybe now knight e5 is possible, but then yeah, knight e5 hit. Oh wait, it's a blunder. Knight e5 is a blunder. Why? Oh my god, how could this be a blunder? Oh yeah, bishop c7, right? But wait, that does not. Does that win anything? Yeah, bishop c7. I just move the queen f3 or something, right? Why does engine think this is a blunder knight e5? Let's see. There's something that we're missing. Vaishnavi offers a draw. Did she realize it's a blunder? Yeah, f6 is correct. F6 is the right move, but how was it winning? The knight could just go back, right? Oh, wait. Bishop c7 was a threat. Oh my god. Cheran is winning. Bishop c7 wins. That was the main reason for queen c2. Yeah, and there comes the win. The winning move by Cheran. So I was thinking queen c2 hits the b2 pawn and f2 pawn, but also hits the queen. This queen c2 moves threatening bishop c7, winning the queen, like knight e5 pawn f6. And she doesn't see it, and bishop c7 comes as a surprise to Vaishnavi. Knight has to give itself up for the pawn. Now it should just be a routine conversion for Charan. He can just pick up the b2 pawn. He plays queen e4, trying to be safe to exchange queens. But this is a big game. A game that could potentially decide the champion. The top seed about to be knocked out if Charan doesn't make a mistake here. He has a lot of time to think, so I'm sure he'll win this. Now it's a clear piece of position. Black can attack the e4 pawn and take it. White has no way to defend it. White defends the e5 pawn, but now a4 hangs. King's gonna come up. It's gonna be all over. f4 means this pawn takes pawn in passing. King comes up. Now king f5. Yeah. If f4 pawn takes pawn in passing and then take the pawn. This is easy now for Charan. The e5 pawn hangs, and then a4 will also hang. And once a4 and b2 goes, a pawn is passed. Big development in this game. Let's see how Vaishnavi plays this. She has only one try f4, just hoping and praying that Charan doesn't remember on Pasand. She plays king h4. Now that's just a free pawn. At least the bishops won't be exchanged. Or will it be? Yeah, looks like the bishops will be exchanged after bishop takes. But wait, bishop takes, there is g4. But g4 just king moves to f4. There's nothing there. Or king f6. So Charan just needs to keep a calm head here and play bishop takes pawn. And not worry about g4. Let's see. Will he play it? He has three times Vaishnavi's time to think. And the position is winning. He plays it. I'm expecting Vaishnavi to play g4, but then king can just drop to f4 or f6 actually. I guess f4 is better. The advantage is increasing for Charan because he got this pawn and now bishops have to be exchanged. Because if bishop moves out, b2 will fall. So after king moves, the bishop has to take the bishop. And king takes back. Then black attacks the a4 pawn, picks it up. King attacks the b2 pawn, picks it up, and he's going to win. The top seed Vaishnavi in big trouble in the game on the first board. Now king takes back without any thinking. Now what's the plan for bishop b3 just picks up the pawn. or even king d4. Both moves are good, but let the king stay there, right? Not letting the white king come in. So bishop b3 just picks up the pawn, and that should be the game. Hmm. He tries to cement the position. Stop f4, stop h4, I guess. Doesn't really stop h4. Charan hasn't seen bishop b3 yet. It's a simple move to play. Yeah, now pawn takes, king will enter. Or black should just let this stay. Like he should ignore this, let white take on g5. Pawn takes back, and the position is still the same. By the time he could come here and pick b2 and a4. a4 he can do it in two moves. b2 will need king. And once king comes, pawn promotes. This is a symbol win for any player above 1000. It should be. Now we have to see if Sharon screws it up, but I don't think so. It's too easy to make him blunder in. Unless he allows the king to come in somehow, like pawn takes, and then king h5, king takes h6, and g pawn starts pushing. But even then, it would be winning for black because bishop is stopping g8. So Charan being careful here, he has a lot of time and he is using it, which is the right thing to do. Vaishnavi, meanwhile, is below 5 minutes. Okay, he plays pawn take, which is not ideal, but I guess his plan is to play king h4 and then king f4. I mean, he hasn't seen this plan of taking these two pawns. So he's going to try to play king f4 and then king f3 and pick up f2, I suppose. Allowing white to take h6, but then when pawn promotes, bishop takes and then king takes bishop. By the time this pawn would promote. That must be the only plan he has because otherwise there's no need to allow this. Yeah, king f4 is played. Now this pawn is gone. White cannot defend it. White can play king h3, but now king f3. And then oh, that was not needed. Taking that pawn was not needed. He could have just played king f3 and won. Okay, h4 pawn is passed now. So he has found a different plan. Okay, now he plays king f3. Yeah, the Viking is completely stuck. Now pawn h3, I suppose. And white is going to run out of moves. Like now if black makes some random waiting move like bishop back, if white moves the king, then h2 comes. And white has only king move. If white moves here, then king takes f2. Pawn move is there, but then bishop will again make a waiting move. So I guess black can just drop his bishop back and wait. If he waits, he wins easily. Okay, he waits. Now white has one waiting move. I can play b3. That's all. It's the only move he has. He moves the king, either f2 falls or h2 promotes. Angel is screaming minus. Okay, he plays b3. Now I'm expecting Sharon to just drop the bishop somewhere here or here. The bishop move. And then king is forced to move because otherwise if pawn moves, pawn takes. And then 4 moves checkmate. Vaishnavi offers a draw. Of course, Sharon is going to decline it. It's not considered good to offer draws when you're completely losing. Oh, Charan just gives up the pawn. This is not clinical. This is not the right way to play. I mean, it's winning, of course. But yeah, this looks actually simple. Because now this is a queen in 3 moves. Now he has all figured it out. And there's no stalemate because these 2 pawns are there, so pawn will have to push. So white queens and then checkmate on g1. And that's our game. And we have a checkmate on the top board. Charan defeats the top seed. Charan was the 3rd seed coming into the tournament, and he defeats the top seed and is probably leading the tournament with the several others.